Good afternoon to all. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to solve the Advanced Computer Network Week 8, Assignment 8, which last date is 19 March 2025. So guys, these are my credentials. And now, let's start. This is Week 8, Assignment 8. Due date is clearly mentioned. So you can see 10 questions are there. We will try to attempt the 10 questions with explanations one by one. Let's start the first question here. Which of these following statement about the programmable network is or are correct? Okay, that is a network that be pre-configured and cannot be changed. Okay, that is not correct. Programmable network enable network administrator to program the behavior of the network devices using the software. Definitely. Then a network that can be controlled and managed through softwares. Yes. One option B and option C. One option B and C. You can see the first one, that is a network that is pre-configured and cannot be changed. Okay, option A is incorrect options. That is, programmable networks are designed to be flexible and reconfigurable, not static. This is not static, this is dynamic. Second one is say that is a correct statement because this defines the programmable network where software, that is P4, OpenFlow, allows dynamic control of network behavior. The third one, you can say it is a correct statement because this is the core characteristics enabling centralized or distributed management. Distributed management. And the last options, that is programmable network can only be managed and controlled by a single centralized software control, that is incorrect. While some implementation like SDN, software defined network, uses a centralized control programmable network that can also support distributed control. Okay. So only second and third options are the correct statements. Okay. B and C. Now, moving to the question number 2. What does PISA stands for in the programmable networking? That is Protocol Independent Switch Architecture. Okay. Protocol Independent Switch Architecture. The PISA refers to Protocol Independent Switch Architecture. What is this? It is a design for programmable data planes that allows switches to process packet independently of specific protocol by using a flexible match actions pipelines. So ABD are incorrect. Only option C is the correct options. Okay. Now moving to the question number 3. Question number 3 is what is the primary purpose of P for network programming language? P for network programming language. The P for network programming language to program the data plane of a network devices. That is 3. Option B to program the data plane of a network devices. So P4 is a domain-specific language designed to program the data plane of the network devices, defining how the packets are processed. How the packets are processed. That is parsing, matching, actions, just like that. Option A, we may say incorrect because control plane programming is typically handled by the language like Python or SDN controllers. Then option C, you may treat as a incorrect because automation is a border tax, not P for primary focus. Option D, you may treat as a incorrect because P4 is not for the device driver. Okay, that's why only option B is the correct options. Moving to the question number 4. How many header matches fields are defined by OpenFlow 1.5.1? 1.5.1. You see, that is how many header flow? 4. Option you can choose option 40 fields. Option 4, option C 40 fields. Some of the people they are saying 44 or 40. We can say that is a 40 fields. See, OpenFlow 1.5.1 defines the 40 header matches field for packet matching, including the field for Ethernet, IPv4, IPv6, TCP, UDP, MPLS, and other enhancing flexibility over the earlier versions. Okay, so you may say the other option do not match with these options. do not match with these options. And that's why we say that is say 40 fields. Okay, so we choose the option 40 fields for C. Now moving to the question number 5. Question number 5 is which of the following is not a P4 primitive actions? P4 primitive actions, we choose the forward options. We choose the forward options because you see forward option. Why choose forward options? Because in a P4 programming protocol independent packet processor, primitive actions are basic building blocks that define the packet processing. Common P4 primitive actions. What are the common P4 primitive actions? That is drop. Drop means discard the packets. Modify fields. Modify field means alter a field value in the packet header. Remove header means remove a specific header from the packet. Okay. And last options, forward is not a primitive actions. Forwarding logic is typically implemented by modifying metadata fields, such as the egress port, rather than a direct primitive actions. That's why you choose the forward. Okay, choose the forward options. So the correct answer here is forward. As forward is not a primitive actions in P4, the primitive actions in P4 are the lower operations. And examples include drop, modify, and remove header. Okay, that's why choose forward options. Got it? Now, let's move into the question number 6. Which of the following statement is not correct about P4 runtime? It's not correct about P4 runtime. We choose the protocol buffer version 2. Prot2 is used to define the P4 runtime interface. 6 option C. 6 option C. We choose 6 option C because the first one is correct options because P4 runtime is a control plane API for managing P4 devices. Option B, you may say, is a correct option because it allows dynamic program update without recompiling. Option D is also correct because it supports both remote and local control planes. But option C, you may say, is incorrect because P4 runtime uses protocol buffer version 3 or Prot 3, not Prot 2. It is interface definitions. Okay, that's why you choose option C. Now, moving to the question number 7. Question number 7. Question number 7. Which of the following statement is or are not correct about P4 language? Not correct about. That is P4 case P4 is a case insensitive language and P4 protocol dependent language. Option, which one option? Just a minute. We choose the option B and D. We choose the option B and D. P4 is a case insensitive language and P4 is a protocol dependent language. Option B and option D. We choose B and option D. You see, the first one is correct. P4 is domain specific language for network devices. Second option C, you may say as correct. P4 is statistically typed, requiring the type definitions at compiling time. But not correct options means incorrect, sir. P4 is case sensitive, which is option B. P4 is case sensitive, following C like syntax rule, and D is also incorrect because P4 is a protocol independent, allowing customer header definitions. So B and D are not correct. Now moving to the question number 8. How many bits are used to identify the service index field in the network service header structure? 8. Option 8, you may choose option 8, option 8A. Okay, option 8A. That is the service index field in the network service header. Service header NSH is 8 bits long, usually to identify the service bar and index. Now, moving to the question number 9. Moving to the question number 9. What is the purpose of the control program in P4? Purpose of the control program. That is to describe the flow of control between the match action table. 9 option B. To describe the flow of control between the match action table, that is 9 option B. You may choose the right answer because 9 option B. First one you say that is a incorrect statement because headers and metadata are managed by the parsers and table. C is incorrect because lookups are table functions. And D is also incorrect because forwarding is an actions, not a control program proposed. So the correct option is B to describe the flow of control between the matches action tables. Okay. So 9 option B you choose. Last question, which of the following figures distinguish RMT from MMT and SMT? MMT and SMT, that is reconfigurable and table graphs. Reconfigurable and table graphs. Reconfigurable matches table, reconfigurable match tables, that is a distinguished by its ability to support reconfigurable. Parsons and table graphs allowing a dynamic reconfiguration of the packet passing and processing pipeline. And unlike match action table, that is MMT, and static match tables, SMT. So ABC are incorrect, and D, ABC incorrect. Why? These are features of MMT and SMT, as well as reconfigurability is RNT is a key of a differentiator. So only correct option is the D, that is reconfigurable parse and table graphs. Now we are going to submit our answer. You see the message will come. Thank you for taking the week 8 assignment 8. Your answer are successfully submitted. Okay guys, if you like this video, you can subscribe and share with your channel. If you have any questions for your exam, you may put the questions in my YouTube comment box. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Take care.